Hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. It has been a long day. I just got in from work and I had some Happy Meal. Thought I would show you what it is. Cotton cuts. I have gotten my clue number 4. So let's dig in and see what fabrics we're working with for this clue. This is very exciting. I have been waiting on this package. Oh, I love this fabric that they're using. I'm not much of an animal person, so it kind of threw me off that it has all the animals on it, but it looks like I may be using all of my colorways, all of my fabrics in my colorway this time. I am hashtag TeamSkyDiver, and these are the fabrics. I'm just going to leave them on the paper here to show you. I feel something, okay. I do have my flat Nancy, but she's stored back in here with my other squares. We have our block of the month grid here. And we have this block of the month that show you there. I apologize for doing this so quick but like I said, today's a busy day and this is our first day that it is below 50 degrees, I believe, and it's actually quite cool. I came in, started a fire in the fireplace. I've got dinner going. So it looks like I am doing this small quilts. For clue number 4, it looks like we have 4 blocks because I have 2 4As and 2 4Bs. This is going to be exciting, guys. So I'm going to show you, if I can stop my fan from blowing my paper there, our 4 blocks that we will be doing. So guys, if you are doing the cotton cuts, the small quilt, this is clue number 4 of 10. I know I'm not the only one that has done this. I have taken all of my squares and kind of putting them together, or all my blocks that I've done, and put them together to see if I could figure out what it is. I still have no idea. So if you guys are doing it, tell me what you think it's going to be. And this is going to be interesting. Stay tuned. I will do a kind of a sew along with it. You can come along with me and we'll see what this one turns out looking like this time. Okay, so I now have all of our pieces taken out, sorted, so I am just going to get into sewing this now. And I'm looking at my instructions here just to see. We'll be making block 4A, or section 4A. We'll be making 2 of them. We are going to be joining a small triangle A. This is small triangle A to a small triangle E. And this is triangle E. And I'm trying to see if it tells me how many. We're making 2 of these. So I am just going to get on in with this. I'm hoping you can see everything fine. And everything's at 1/4 of an inch. So making sure my table's all the way in there. Because I don't know if y'all seen a previous video, I was doing everything on 1/4 of an inch here on my table. And it wasn't matching up here. My table was not pushed all the way because that button was not raised. So yeah, my seams were not at 1/4 of an inch. And I am going to show y'all something that I have learned about my Bernina. I did not know this But I am going to show this to you. This little green lit button right here, you hold it and it will sew on its own until you hit that again. So we're going to make a second one. Let's see if I can get this to work here. I have not yet figured out the sewing part, you know, the continuation sewing here. So I'm going to, oh, it's not all the way. It has to be all the way. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go on and just y'all, how is your weather going? I don't know if I told you, I'm doing the opening and this one in 2 separate videos, and I'm actually probably just going to combine the 2. Cut that thread and get that out of the way. But I may combine the 2, but I don't know if I told y'all, we are finally having cooler weather. So excited about it because it has been so hot here. Now, this is only going to happen for like a week, but we're going to have some pretty cool temps. I am going to go on and do my other 2 squares here. We do an A and a C, and it calls for 2 more. Okay, so that's my A and my C, and I'll put those out of the way there. And y'all may hear a kitty cat because I don't know, she's gone insane with this cold weather. She wants in, then she wants out. She wants in, then she wants out. But I'm making her stay in, and she's not very happy. So I am just going to put this on that 1/4 of an inch right there. And y'all, I am still learning this machine. It's a huge learning curve for me because I'm not used to all the bells and whistles this thing has. I want to finish my grandbaby's quilt because I still have not done that, and I need to learn how to do the embroidery function on this first because I want to do some embroidery on the solid squares. Okay, I'm about to press now, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, so we have these 2 units done. I'm just laying them here. This is 1.1 or 1.1 and 1.2. I don't know that you can see those. I hope you can. So now we have to join these. And this, nope. This direction. It takes me a minute there to wait, they're both okay. Well, they're both pressed to the white, so that may be a problem, but we're going to try to not let it be. And I have a cat in here that is trying to hide up under one of my work tables, and because she knows I don't like her in here. Okay, so now we need to get a B square. That didn't even. I don't know, one of these is looking smaller than the other one. I ain't gonna worry over it. I'm just putting it together at this point. I'm tired today. And yeah, we're just gonna see how it comes out. This is called stress-free sewing. We're not gonna worry over it if it's not matching perfect. I'll cut it down to make it match. I will cut it down to make it match if I have to. Because I do not have it in me tonight to worry over it. I just don't. Okay. Now don't get me wrong, I do want my piece to turn out, but I have learned sometimes it's just best if I go on and just sew it together. And if I have to take it apart later, I will. But most of the time, it comes out how it's supposed to. Okay, so let me see. It looks like I'm supposed to press everything into the center. So I'll be right back with you. I now have these 2 units sewn and pressed. Just going to lay it down here out of the way. Now we take a large A triangle. We have our A triangle. We take a small C. I'm taking it. This is my C, and I believe I need 2 of those. And a small B. Okay, so I have 2 small B's, 2 small C's, and 2 large A triangles. So, what we are going to do, I'm trying not to bump you guys. We are going to take the large A, small C, and it is going to go right here. And then we will take a small B, and it will go right here. Okay, so I am going to sew the C on the A first. And I want to see if I can actually get it all to line up real good here. Going to put it on this 1/4 inch mark right here. Want to come down just a hair so I can make sure I have the complete piece under there. Now I will then attach our B triangle. Now I have these two pressed, so I'm going to go on and just continue on with the small B triangle. And I'm going to just kind of explain something. Please don't think I'm hasty or anything with this. I just have another project in mind, and I really wanted to start it tonight, but this came in, and this is like, I'm not going to say urgent, but I want to get this one done more than the other one. Because I'm one of those that once I get my pieces done, I try to put them together to see what it looks like they're making. I am a very impatient person, but on some things I can be very patient, on others though. But here I'm just putting this all together, and we're going to slide this under our needle. And y'all tell me down in the comments if you would like me to bring you along while I am learning like the embroidery function on my new machine, because by my understanding it's a pretty big process. But I did realize one thing I have to do is I have to register my machine, and I don't remember seeing any registration paperwork, but that just means I have to pull everything out because I still have some stuff in boxes. You know, the embroidery model and all is still in a box because I did not want to bring that out and possibly damage it. So I'm going to press these and bring you right back. Okay, we have these pressed out, and I'm going to lay them right down here. I may need to do something else. Yes, I do need to put my 2 F's on the right edge of the fabric and sew that on. Try to make sure I'm keeping you guys up here in frame. I had to move my camera just a little bit. Because I kept kicking it every time I went over to press. My setup is a little different tonight. And I really need to work on my sewing room here. I've got boxes. I've gotten some shipments in that I really need to work on getting put away, and yeah, they're not put away. They're kind of stacked on my table behind me, and my ironing board was covered. And do you ever have days like that? And I'm also right now recording recipes for the hashtag Souping with Friends. So if you guys don't know what that is, starting November 1st, you will start seeing soup recipes, which is only 2 days away. So let me press these out, and I will be right back. We are pressed. I'm going to lay these down right here. So the next thing we will do is take a small rectangle of B to the right end of a long rectangle A, and we're making 2 of those. Okay, here's our long rectangle A, small rectangle B, and we're putting it on the right end. Yeah, I don't know if this light over here makes this worse, helps. I can see with it, but I don't know if you guys can see with it. So just let me know. If you can't, I will adjust. Now how I just moved it, I can't see with it. It was up too high there. I'm going to put my... We have 2 of these that we're doing. I'm so excited we're finally getting cool weather, because that just means Thanksgiving is close. But that's sad for me because my son is deployed right after Thanksgiving. Okay, I am going to go ahead and press these out, and then we will put a unit together. We are pressed, so now we are going to be taking this unit here. See if you can see that one. We will then sew these 2 together, and then this unit will be on the bottom. So I am going to start with these 2 first, and we do have a nested seam right here. And if that's the only nested seam, I don't worry about the other seams. I just worry about that one. Okay, so I need to make sure I'm under. That's one thing with this machine and having it on that automatic there, is that it will run over a pin real quick. And I think on this one right here, I think I'm going to foot control it. Okay. So next thing I do is take this unit and just flip it over. And those seams are nested as well. And now what I'm going to do, since I'm getting close to that seam, I'm going to go on and hold this one down here. Even though this is not a nested seam, I'm going on and holding this one down because I have my sides even. And I also want to hold this down so it goes under the needle in the correct direction, which it doesn't look like it's going to. So I know I shouldn't do this, but instead of grabbing my stiletto, I just grab this. There we go. Okay, so this is one unit right there. So that looks like, I don't know no, this isn't all of this unit yet. We still have some more things to put to this. So what we're going to do is take a small triangle C to a small triangle E, and my small triangle C, and how many of these are we going to make? 2. So I've got 2 small triangle C's and small triangle E's, and we're making 2 of these. So we need 2 of each. We've got 2 there. Okay, we have our 2 of each of those made. I am going to go on and press those. Our next step with these blocks is we are going to be constructing them, not in that manner, in this manner, like this. And then we will also put a little triangle, a little rectangle on the bottom of it. So let me make sure I have this correct. Yes. So we put these 2 together. And what I am going to do is go ahead and put the little rectangle on it. So when I go to press it, I'll have this whole unit completed. Okay, there's one. Now that I have these pressed out, I am looking and I do see where we will take one of these completed units and put this one on the left end of it. So I'm sure there's going to be some, looks like there's only one nested seam. think that seam might have gotten a little big. I will have to see. It does tell me what the measurement should be, and I'll have to press this all out. Oh. Okay, so this is the first block, our first unit, and we've made 2 of those. So now we're going to what is called section 4B, because this is the 4th clue and this is the B block. So we are going to take small triangle E to a small triangle C. This clue has been pretty straightforward, not a lot of confusion as of yet anyway. And that one just went off kilter, but it's okay, it'll be fine. Okay, so I've got the 4 of these, and I'm going to press once I get all of them done. And once I get this one completed, I will press them out, and we will start piecing this last block of the clue. Okay. And this one is actually going to press to the light color. So we'll be right back. Now that I have everything pressed out, we're just going to go on and start quickly putting these together. This is an AB block. This is a BC block, and they go together in this direction. Okay, so now we have a BC and a CE. And we're just going to continue putting them together in this fashion. I think we have 2 of them, 2 more. Yeah, that we will do the same exact way. Get on that 1/4 of an inch mark there. Okay, I will be going and pressing. I'm making sure I have everything in the proper direction here, so I make sure I press correctly. The ABs press down to the BCs, and the BCs or CEs press up to the BCs. So these are down, these are up. I'll bring you right back. Our next step with this last unit is to take these 2 and just put them together. So I am going to fold this over. then let me press these and I will bring you back once they're pressed. So this is clue number 4 of the Cotton Cuts Fall 2023 Carnival. This is their small quilt. The small. I believe there's only 2. You can do a small and a large. This is 4.1 unit or 4.A. What do they call it? 4A. And this is 4B. So we have a total of 4 units here for clue number 4. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, click that subscription button. This is the hashtag TeamSkyDiver for the 2023 Fall Puzzle Mystery Quilt Carnival. And leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And as always, until I see you again, have a very blessed day. Goodbye.